Welcome in, welcome in. How's everyone doing tonight? It's Cabria. What's going on? Vonda, Robert, Mauricio, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in, chatters. Let's go check out the Bellagio Conservatory. We were there this afternoon at 5 and it did not open yet. They said probably closer to 6 or 7 when we were there at 5. They originally had said 5, but they were having some issues, I think, over at the Gingerbread house. Strip looks pretty neat, all lit up with the F1 track lighting. Super bright out here. So this looks like a tunnel, but this is just all blocked off for F1, so you can't see the strip, the circuit, when the cars go by. F1 is very greedy. They don't want you to witness the race, any part of the race, for free. So if you got, yeah, you can watch the race, but other than that, no. Murakami, welcome in. So we're going to walk over and check out the Bellagio, see if we can do a walkthrough there. Mud, what's going on, buddy? You missed it last night, Mud. Lots of moons. And some people got stuck pushing the door at Bellagio when we were there. Of course, it's the night you're not on. It seemed like all the moons were out last night. So Jay is doing the, I don't know, Bravo Awards or something. I don't know. Yeah. Some kind of BravoCon thing. Let's hit that smash. Let's smash that like button. You guys are just joining in and have not subscribed yet. Join our community, the Neon City Chatters. Hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on. Yeah, it's pretty much ready, Mauricio. There's definitely something going around, Mud. My son was really sick last week. Same type of thing, sinuses, coughing. I've been feeling okay though, so knock on wood. It's whenever I'm feeling sick. I go to bed super early, wrap up myself in the blankets, hot cup of tea, hot shower. 6? Yeah, that's what I heard one of the workers tell somebody. We're hoping for 6, maybe 7. Bears, what's going on? It's like a weird night tonight. It's like kind of a little bit humid, a little chilly, but I'm a little warm. Hopefully I'm not getting a sinus infection. Kristen, what's going on? I think I figured it out, Kristen, how to make you a mod. Hold on. There you go, Kristen. You should get a wrench next to your name relatively soon. Welcome to the Mod Squad. Where are we at? We're heading up into the Bellagio now to check out the conservatory. See what that's looking like right now. There we go. We got the wrench next to Kristen. Everyone tell Kristen thanks for being a mod. If you have any questions, Kristen, feel free to ask us. We're all learning together here, so. Yeah, you know, last night when we left the strip, that's when we hit a little bit of rain on the way home. And when I came out for work this morning, it was raining. And then it looked like it didn't rain really that much during the day. Oh, traffic is getting really, really ugly right there at Harmon, right by Cosmo. We'll walk past there later, Mr. Hawaiian Air. Any BravoCon sightings today? Yeah, something was going on at the Chandelier Bar at Cosmo earlier. I don't know exactly who the person was. They were doing some kind of looked like podcast or something for Sirius XM. So I don't know who it was. But Jay's about to be seeing a bunch of people. She's at some kind of BravoCon event. Yeah, Steer has horrible traffic too, all along Sands Ave right there until you get to, what's that, Paradise. It's horrible. Even if you try to cut through the Hughes Center, I tried that last week. That added like 20 minutes to my trip. I was so freaking pissed off. Have you taken the Flamingo Road Bridge? That's actually not so bad. Flamingo Road's actually hasn't been too bad. We got a show going on. I don't know if we can see it that well from here. I think it's All That Jazz. So that's like a low show. That doesn't have a whole lot of high bursts, so this isn't the best spot to see it from. We'll have to figure out a way to show the fountain shows on here without getting hit with the copyrights. So I'm going to research that. All right, so how crowded do you think it's going to be in here when we go in here to the conservatory? Yeah, there's no crossing over either. If you're coming east on Harmon right there at Cosmo, you have to make a right onto the strip. You can't even make a left onto the strip. So you have to make a right on this strip, go down to Arya. There's a U-turn lane there, but that is horrendously backed up. So I've been trying to avoid that area, although it's not too bad to get to Cosmo. And then if you're leaving Cosmo, if you go west on Harmon, it's not bad. They finished around 6 o'clock, Bears. Joanna, welcome in, welcome in. Mud saying it's packed. I'm getting the feeling it's going to be packed. I'm just going to have to remember to breathe. Tiffany, what's going on? No pushing, Mud. Oh, I can already see it now. Look at the crowd trying to get in. What I do for you guys, what I do for you guys. Well, who remembers last year when I came up here, I think it was Christmas Day, and walked through here, how freaking packed it was. All right, we're going over here first. We're going to walk through the tunnel. And everybody's trying to get their picture in the tunnel. That's what's going on. The big balls are on top. There we go. They got green ones, red ones, gold ones. No blue balls, though. No blue balls. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody's trying to get in here. All right, we're going to go this way now. Those people think that it's an exclusive tunnel for them. Let's see, can I back out a little bit? There we go. That looks like a good zoom. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Join our chatters, Neon City Chatters. If you have not already subscribed, make sure you're smashing that like button too. Hey, Chi, we don't talk about politics in here. We got a jubilant atmosphere set by the pum-pum-pum of shiny drums echoing as we embark on a most splendid season. The trumpets tooting, the tubas blooming, herald of joyous fanfare that awaits at every stop along this whimsical holiday ride. All right. There's the puffs of smoke. They're pretty cool, actually, on the train. Coming out the chimney on the engine of the train. They got the fountains, the dancing fountains. Kevin, what's going on, buddy? There's the centerpiece tree, 42 feet tall. Looks like we got some steam whistles here. Yeah, I always go back and forth between Lunar New Year and the holiday one. Let's take a walk around and we'll go to the right. We need Teddy in here. There's lots of people trying to take selfies. So you can see sort of in there. That's where the garden table is. That's inside the gingerbread house there. There's some big balls. So do you guys think that's going to get old? Every time we see the big balls going, look at them big balls. Murakami, I think you are right. I think you are right. Yeah, they did this one really quick. When did this come down? This came down on the 8th or the 9th. Kristen likes big balls and she cannot lie. Oh, nice. That looks nice in there. Nighthawk, yes. This just opened up tonight around 6 o'clock our time out here. So once again, this looks like one of them spots where, if you remember from the summer display, everybody gets in the front and wants to get their picture in the front. But if you come around the back side, you have a great photo op also. Team Michelle, what's going on? Sounds great, Tiff. Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be on in the morning, definitely. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Totally missed that part of it. Everyone in the chat say happy birthday to Tiffany T. Michelle. There's no balls hanging from the ceiling. They got all the balls hanging, just draped around on the floor. Let this guy's trying to get a picture of his wife. Let him get a picture. So this display right here, this is going to be linked up to the little train that goes around the base of the large Christmas tree, and that'll show the crowd.
Stay there.
I think this will make a pretty good video. Clipped out of this, I think, showing the crowd and stuff. Not the saggy balls, yeah. Them balls is on the ground. I really like them stars too that they got hanging up there. Those star ornaments. This is where everyone crowds to get this shot right here. But if you go around the back side, All the big balls dropped, right? There's a sack of toys with a nutcracker in there. All right, let's go see the nutcracker display here. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We're going to have to walk back around there and check that out, Murakami. There's the big nutcracker, the centerpiece. The nutcracker got the balls. Uh-oh. Them balls ain't safe. Oh man, we were like so juvenile. It's awesome. All right, so what do we got to do now? We got to go through the tunnel. Let's go through the tunnel. All right, here we go with the Instagram pictures. Nobody else wants to go through the tunnel. Dan, Kristen, we are all in the perfect group here. All right, through the tunnel, It is pretty soft. It's not velvet. That's for sure. It's more like a... I don't know. I really liked the one last year, the sleigh, because that one was pretty cool. All right. That's actually really nice to exit right there. Let's go see if they got the elf's head on. This holiday display slays. Nice. 42 feet, Mauricio. 42 feet. And I think the gingerbread house is looking to be about 36 feet. I'm sure there's a placard around that says how tall the gingerbread house is. So where the elf was right here, climbing up the side of the house. Yeah, they got the elf's head on. The tree flanked with the 2 snowflakes. I know where you're going with that, and I'm not gonna say it either. So right there, you can see the elf standing on the other elf's shoulders. His head popped off earlier. So let's see if we can catch the train coming around. There we go. And then they got the big caboose right to the next to it. Yeah, they're trying to sneak into the Gingerbread house, these elves right here. Well, I mean, this is like a nice, let me turn around right here, right? Everybody's crowded up in the front, but you can get a really nice picture right here in the back. We got kids running around. Don't these kids know this is not the spot to be running? How extreme? Sometimes I just want to yell, like, just take the picture. This is pretty cool, though. Pretty packed. I'm going to tell you, I don't think it's as crowded as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be much more crowded. But we definitely need to come through here like 2 in the morning and get some video when it's like empty. Or maybe start one of our early morning lives from in here. Because if we start at like 6 a.m., it'll be pretty empty also. Oh, the soldiers for the Nutcrackers are on little spinny things. That's pretty cool. Did not notice that earlier. But that's where the bulk of the crowd is, right in the center. The zebras or the frogs. Oh, it's the horse's ass. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I mean, Ryan, what's up, buddy? We just walked through the conservatory. It looks beautiful. This is not up and running yet. This is going to be the hot chocolate. Yeah, the hot dog stand at the Christmas thing. Let's see how much they are. So they got some hot chocolate for $7.25. Fresh brewed coffee for $5.25. That's not too bad. All right, should we do one more lap or should we go somewhere else? And if we go somewhere else, where do you want to go? Because I want to try to make it one more lap, please. All right, John. There we go. All aboard for holiday bells and whistles. Can't really see the storyboard behind here though. Maybe on the end we can. That would be hilarious. Did you hear earlier when we were here, something fell and made a loud bang and the lady behind us was like, "Sweet sugar." I was like, what? That would be funny, a train whistle. That would scare the hell out of me, that's for damn sure. I want to try to peek in the window, be a little peeping Tom. Peeping Jimmy.
Don't touch it.
Now I don't see anything missing like we had at the summer display. I don't see any voids. Solomon, what's going on, buddy? Kristen, that would be cool. Snow at the top of the hours. That would be really, really cool. Now they used to do that at Cosmo at the ice skating rink. They would have a winter wonderland. I think I'm not sure if it was on the top of the hours or not, but
no, like 2 months, and then
sorry. So busy in here. All right. Whew. I deserve a coffee for that one. No problem, Joanna, no problem. You know how we roll here. You guys wanted to see, I know you guys wanted to see it. And that got my anxiety going there. I don't really like crowds, but I deal with the crowds for you guys. That actually wasn't that bad. I remember sometimes in the summer, even with the summer display, it was a lot more packed around this time at night. I think a lot of people don't think it's open till tomorrow. Thank you, Joanna. So that's what the back of the registration desk looks like. Yeah, I think we're going to go down and do some Hello Kitty time. What time is it? It is 9 o'clock. We got about half an hour to get down there or so, because I think they close at 10. We can definitely get down there. This dude's like pushing and pulling. All right, we can definitely make it. I'll probably cut through the shops at Crystals, and hopefully we don't lose the signal too bad in there. But that cuts about maybe 5 minutes off the trip. Oh yeah, I see that now. I didn't notice that. That's funny. Joanna, thank you for the coffee. Some people would say he's a very lucky guy. I don't know. I question that. I think one is enough. Go, yep. I think that's in the top 3 cents, actually, that Murakami just put that up there. I think Shops at Crystals is like one of the top 3 cents, favorite scents of people in Vegas.
That's like New York City style.
You know, maybe they're just his sisters or something, and he's just, you know, being a nice brother. So the sidewalk that runs directly next to Lake Bellagio, that is closed. So that'll be closed. The front sidewalk and that sidewalk are closed. They will be closed until after F1. They're going to set up like a little display or entryway, not display, a little entryway right there on the corner. That's how people will get into the grandstands. So that link that Murakami just put up, that Aroma Retail. If you guys don't know what Aroma Retail is, we are affiliates for Aroma Retail. We have affiliate links. If you click them, you know how that works. We may get a commission off of that. We also have a promo code. Aroma Retail is the scents of the different resorts out here. So they have all the scents. They have Bellagio, Cosmo, Arya, Mandalay, you know, all your favorite scents. They're little oils that go in a diffuser that you can actually control with your phone. If you want some more information about it, we do have a video. We did a live from Aroma Retail a couple weeks ago. There's a lot of good information on that video if you want to check it out, or just go click those links and read about them. We have one of the holiday scents going on in our bedroom, and I think our downstairs smells like Mandalay. I forget. Yeah, they have candles. They have like a fabric, I think, kind of like a Febreze type thing. They have a lot of great gifts on there. If you're looking, have somebody that loves a scent from a resort out here, and you're looking for something to get them for Christmas, go check it out. Use our promo code. See, we did away with candles years ago because of like the pets and stuff. Kevin, what's going on, buddy? And all their scents are pet free too, so we're pet friendly, not pet free. I hope they're pet free, pet friendly. Man, I am tired. I didn't get to bed till late last night, and I got a ton of steps in already today. Let's see what we got here stepwise. Anybody want to take a guess on my steps? Yeah, we had a pretty busy day at work. There was a lot of walk-in, a lot of little things that we needed for the jobs we were doing today that we don't typically carry with us. So a lot of going to the supply room and getting different supplies.
Right there.
23,493. A little bit lower than that. Not as much as we had last night, but as soon as we get up at the top of the steps, I'll do a step check.
Yeah, they like to release that.
No, not that low, not that low. So So this is the intersection we were talking about earlier. This is like a zoo here. So normally you would be able to cross over the strip. This is Harmon, but because of F1, you can't cross over the strip. You can't make a left off the strip on the Harmon, and you can't make a left across the strip to go over to the Cosmo. So you have to go up and around. There's all these U-turns. People are just driving like crazy. It's making this area kind of, you can see how many cars are stuck in that line. We'll see it as we walk down better. Let's see. We got Joanna with 21,697, and we got Kristen with 20,975. So let's do a step check. Oh, 2822. That was really close, Kristen. Were you just pulling numbers? So close. That was scary close. Like, how'll she know? So close. She was peeking at my watch. Just randomly type some. That would have been crazy if you were like within like one or two. We're right on there. Superpowers. I'm sure you have super hearing too. Especially when your husband's leaving the room and mumbles something. You're like, what? I heard that. Jay does that to me all the time. There's like nobody in Jason Aldean's. All right, now normally we don't walk through the shops at Crystal's, but we're gonna do a test run here because I don't think I've ever done it on YouTube. I know on TikTok we totally lose our signal, but for some reason it seems like the signal's a little bit better on YouTube. Just let me know if we glitch. So far it looks good on my end, my little signal indicator. Yeah, this is just kind of a walkthrough, and I think these stores are only here to like advertise. I think we're glitching now. All right, now it looks like it's coming back up. It looks like you get off, and then as you get about closer to the other side, yeah, let's hit that like button, guys. Let's get over 100 likes. We got 100 likes the other night. I think we had 103 the other night, which I was really impressed with. Since we're so new on YouTube and we don't. Oh, look at the Great Dane. That's about the size my Great Dane used to be. He's beautiful. Beautiful. I had one about the same size. Yeah. He passed about a year ago. He was like 9 years old. But he had a great life, man.
Make it 6, and you've seen his bloodline go 10 plus. So.
Yeah. Nice, man. That dog was beautiful. That's about how big my big dummy was, Buddha. That was his name, Buddha. But I used to call him Big Dummy because he was like the dumbest dog. Super smart. I mean, Great Danes are super smart, but he just do dumb stuff. You see how big their heads are? And he would stick his head in the trash can. And we had one of those like flop top ones that like went back and forth. And we'd come home and he'd be wearing that thing like a necklace. No, actually, he had a thing on the thing that said, do not pet, I think. So it may have been a service dog, but that was a beautiful dog. Well, it's JA. It hasn't rained in a couple hours. I mean, I think it sprinkled a little bit on my way home from work, but that was about it. Yeah, them doors were pretty filthy. But, you know, here's the amazing thing about him. I could leave like a cheeseburger, a steak, whatever it was, chicken, on the counter, on a coffee table, and walk away, and he would never try to grab it. He would never try to snatch it off there and eat it. Now, we were out hiking one time, and I found a jaw bone for some bighorn sheep, I think it was, maybe. Or a deer. No, it was a deer because we were still in Philly, so it was a deer. And so I brought it home. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I brought it home. I put it on the table. He went after that thing and just crunched it up. I was like, dude, I leave like cheeseburgers, steaks, everything out on the table, and you don't ever do nothing. Here's this dried up freaking deer jaw, and you're like chowing down on it. Still raining in LA. Now we haven't. So when I came out for work this morning at about 5:45, I left. It was raining, and then it drizzled a little bit on my way home. Like I'm talking like 6 raindrops hit my car. That's about the extent of the rainstorm. Oh yeah, our little dogs are the worst. Little dogs are sneaks. You know, little dogs are like, they'll try to take the food. As I'm taking a bite, sometimes Panda will be like, oh, for me?
These aren't just boots, they're battle armor for your feet. With a steel-toed design.
And to be honest, like we don't give our dogs like people food. So they'll just like snatch it. Now, our one dog Panda loves pizza. She's always trying to steal pizza. When we get pizza on Tuesday nights, we normally get pizza. She'll try to snatch the pizza up. You know, that Walgreens across the street, I think, is the least busy one. So if you're down this end and you're going to head back to your room, that's a good Walgreens to stop in and grab your stuff, because there's never really a huge line there. The Walgreens right next to Casino Royale, that one's always packed, and the one outside Planet Hollywood's always packed. And if you're up around Treasure Island, the CVS there, the CVS by Treasure Island that's 24 hours, and that's a great one too because it's never packed. Nobody's ever around there. Yeah, the CVS right behind us that we just walked past, that one's really good too. Some of them just get way too many people in there. Our dogs don't do that. Now, our youngest dog, she's like a goofball. She'll run over to the dog kibble because we leave it out for them to eat all day, and she'll go over, take like 2 pieces of kibble, run, jump up on the bed, eat those 2 pieces of kibble, go back to the bowl, get 2 more pieces of kibble, and run back to the bed. It's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, a lot of dogs do that too, Murakami. I used to. We had a dog that used to do that, and it would drive me nuts. It's like, you know, you go and get those big meaty bones, the soup bones. I haven't checked out the Museum of Illusion. I want to check that one out. Whew. Yeah, she's a great dog. The little puppy, not Pippa, not the foster fowl, the other one that we got. She's very, very spunky, and she's very, very protective of me when I'm sleeping. Like I'm a stomach sleeper, so she sleeps on my back and like guards me. It's funny, you know. Here's this little she's only like 4 pounds. And like, she just sits there and like doesn't let anyone get near me. All right, we're gonna go get our coffee and then we'll explore, because coffee has a close time, about 10 minutes. Eli, what's going on? How you doing tonight, Eli? There it is. Hello, kitty.
That was the first thing I saw when I
Playing some poker and YT. Nice. What do you play online? Oh, I think they're all out of the hot coffee now. Watch. If they don't have coffee, we'll go over to Italy. Hey, Vax. Are you done with the coffee now?
For tonight, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Getting out pretty early.
No problem.
Want to do like a cold brew?
Can you put mocha in it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna make it like since it's not like hot, so it can't dissolve it really. It'll be a little thick. It's okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I'd rather have that.
Did you want any cream?
Maybe just a shot.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
And then we're gonna go grab it. I will be right back.
All right. Thank you.
Did you want a cookie or something?
Nah.
Sure, that's next.
Yeah, you know, I'll try a cookie. Yeah. Let's try a cookie tonight.
The F1 cookie that we have right now is like a chocolate cookie.
Yeah,
And then
I'll
I
do
have
that.
a regular. You want this one?
I'll do chocolate. Always chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Did I give you your straw yet?
Yes, you did. All right, thank you. Everyone say hi to Bex. Awesome. Fun feeds, what's going on? Let's go sit back down by the Bliss statue for a minute here. I promised to show you that the other night, or the other day. I wanted to bring you guys down here to see the Bliss statue, which is really cool and lit up at night. I don't even know if a whole lot of people know about it. This is Beer House. That's a good sign for mud. This beer tastes like I'm not going to work tomorrow. So you guys have to check out the Hello Kitty Cafe. Their coffee is so good. I do not have any type of like sponsorship or partnership or anything with them. I really, really love their coffee. Yeah, this is a great spot. Beer House. What I like about Beer House is they have a pretty, or they did, they have a pretty good selection of, trust me, you can dance beer, of NA, non-alcoholic options. So there's my Hello Kitty coffee. It comes in a nice little cup. We're gonna check out the Hello Kitty F1 cookie. But that's a really good spot, Beer House. A lot of people go there before the Golden Knight games, before concerts or anything at T-Mobile. Good spot to hang out. Yeah, back here is this is a nice. Oh, Bex, yeah, Bex is great. All the girls that work there are really nice. Bex is really nice, and that one Asian girl, I forget her name. I haven't seen her in a while, but she's always so happy and cheerful. Yes, Salt Bay is gone. But this is the Bliss statue. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this back here. This is really cool. But yeah, Salt Bay used to be what? Right back in here. And that's been gone for about a year now. Yeah, they're getting a little bit better out here with the mocktails and the non-alcoholic options for people. I'll tell you what, like 6 years ago when we first moved out here, it was really hard to find. Hey, Joanna, what do you think of Bliss's feet? She's got some dirty toes. So let's read it here. If I can. Bliss dance celebrates the strength and energy of a woman who is safe, present, whose voice is clear, whose power, purpose, and humanity shine. And then it goes on a little bit. Yeah, I want to say it's probably been about a year. I think they closed maybe around this time last year. I may be wrong. Jorge, what's going on, buddy? Feetfinder.com. Oh, geez. Where's this chat going to now? Talking about saggy balls earlier. The moons. Oh, let's sit down for a minute. I think what you need back here is like a place that's not open, that's only open when they have events. That's what you need back here. All right, let me sit down and get my coffee together here. I mean, I don't know. I like sitting back here. I think this is like a great view. It's just a great chilled spot to just kind of hang out, have a snack, grab a coffee. Oh, check it out. It's the Hello Kitty Academy. That's the F1. That's their F1 cookie here. That's pretty nice. JA, this is your go-to smoking spot. Yeah. All right, let's see how this thing tastes. It's such a pretty cookie. I don't know if I want to eat it, but I am. Oh, it's pretty good. It's kind of like brownie-ish. So I think I'm gonna have to move the car tonight though. But I really don't feel like dealing with the traffic on the strip. Cheers, Murakami. Cheers, everyone. It's actually pretty good, Murakami. It's got like a good coffee flavor to it. I'm usually not like a cold brew, iced coffee kind of guy. We parked at Cosmo tonight. That's one of the easier in and outs for us. I don't like parking on the east side of the strip. I don't like crossing over the strip. And right now, it's super hard to cross over because of all the F1 traffic. All right, let's save the rest of that cookie for later. I never tried that, Murakami. I have left for like a couple hours and gone back, forgot that I parked there and gone back, and it's been okay. But yeah, Park MGM is super easy. But so Cosmo's easier for us, like when we get off the highway, it's like right there off of, we get off at Flamingo and it just wraps around Harmon. Sometimes getting to Park MGM is, traffic-wise, is a little bit longer, but that's like a really good parking garage also. And a lot of times I'll go down to Tropicana and park at Excalibur, because that's a good spot to park too. That's easy in and out, right back onto the highway. So I told you guys the other day about the, what is it? I'm going to say this absolutely wrong. I'm going to butcher this. The porte chair, whatever it is. It's a fancy word for the carport outside of New York, New York. How much we like it. So I'm going to take you guys around there. So, you know what, let's walk the back way. Let's walk the back way. Sometimes it's nice taking the back ways. That's New York, New York's parking garage right over here. So, fancy carport, yes. It's like a... Ja, you must know exactly where I'm going then. I love when the roller coaster comes down too while you're walking back here. There's the roller coaster going up there now. Almost to the top. All right, here they go. Port Cochere. There we go. I knew it was something like that. Now my son and our friend Ed, you guys probably seen him on here, Birds fan for life. They did the New York, New York roller coaster one night. They had a lot of fun, and as they were going past, we were recording it, trying to see them. And he's a huge Eagles fan, so he yelled out "Go Birds!" and we actually did get it on video, so that was really cool. You can see the Luxor beam straight ahead. Yeah, I definitely recommend, if you're gonna do the New York roller coaster, do it at night, because you do get some good views. I mean, you don't see them for very long, but you do get to see some pretty cool stuff. Oh, it's a little toaster. I think another one's coming. The Zooks are pretty fun to ride. We took them when they first started, and they did the Resorts World loop. It was actually pretty cool. We're gonna do that. You know, I remember riding it like 20 years ago and it being super, super rough. And I rode it last year and I didn't think it was that bad. So it's a fun ride for sure. Lots of twists and turns on it. Yeah, Zooks is expanding now. I think they added, did they add the Luxor or Excalibur maybe? I love this view out here. This is the rideshare area right where we're walking through right now. This is where you'd come out and get your rideshare. On the other side here, yeah, they just added Luxor, so I think me and Jay are gonna actually take a ride one night. It is, this whole little portico chair is really cool here. And a lot of people have never seen this. Excalibur, that's who they added. Excalibur and Luxor, or just Excalibur, not Luxor? Let's see if we can. There's the little Zooks. Looks like a little, the little toaster that could. And then they got the taxis all lined up. Gives you like a real New York feel, you know what I mean? Now they have that other one that's coming out here, probably the summer of next year. Like this was the happening part of the Strip when I first started coming to Vegas back in like 1996 was the first time I came out here. 97 I moved out here and everything was happening down. New York was brand new in 97. Excalibur was relatively new. When that opened, like 1991, 90, early 90s, something like that I think. I forget off the top of my head. But I remember just the first time I saw the Luxor, I was like, that's it, I'm moving here. And about 6 months later, I did. Well, me and Jay did. Waymo, that's the one. So here it comes again. Smash that like button. Let's get over 100 likes tonight. I think our record's 103, something like that. So let's make sure we break it and get a 110. We're at 69 right now. That's a good number too, though, right? Just hit 70, awesome. There's the Statue of Liberty. Is this the imposter Murakami? We got the two Murakamis back tonight. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, this was like, everything down this end of the strip was pretty much brand new back in the late 90s. So this was where everybody was going. You know, Cosmo, Bellagio, Arya, none of that existed. So this was like, this is where you went, down this end. Urban life, no problem. We do these Tuesday and Wednesday mornings, definitely, and we're starting to come out on more nights. Normally I do some streaming right after work from like 4 to like 5:30-ish. Sometimes that's on TikTok, sometimes that's on here. So if you're not following us, go follow us on TikTok also. We have a lot of great content over there. We're starting to build our content up over here on YouTube. You're good. And you know, it's a little bit of a change trying to do the long form content. You know, because TikTok's always like, you know, a minute and a half, 30 seconds, 8 seconds. So it's a little bit tougher. I'm trying to figure my way around the long form content. So, oh, that right there is the Hershey's Chocolate World. You know, we can go check it out. They're mostly streamer friendly in there. But here's a little Neon City nugget, right? So we have these little fun facts that we do. When you go into these candy stores like Hershey's Chocolate World or the M&M store, I Love Sugar, one of those places, they usually, in the summertime, the temperature is colder than the other places. So, no, this is not full. This is a bank, I think. Yeah, that's a bank. That's not full of chocolate. That would be really cool if it was full of chocolate, though. What industry? I work in the hospitality industry. I do maintenance in one of these big old places out here. Yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff in here. Kit Kats flavors that you normally don't see. All the different chocolate mixes, and this is the Hershey Kisses wall. These are chocolate rainbow brownie cookies and cream, strawberry ice cream, all Hershey Kisses, all different flavors. My favorite, Twizzlers. I love Twizzlers. These are the extra long ones. They're about 2 foot long. They got some really cool stuff in here. This thing's really cool. Because we're at New York, they have a chocolate statue of the Statue of Liberty. I think I have a short on YouTube here of the Statue of Liberty here. That is milk chocolate. So this over here, we got the Hershey's chocolate, Statue of Liberty. Nearly 800 pounds of Hershey's milk chocolate. 8,200 Hershey bars. Fun fact, the actual Statue of Liberty weighs approximately the same as 4,645,161 Hershey milk chocolate bars. That's a lot of chocolate there. Well, probably not this one. They probably spray some kind of preservative on it or something like that. I don't know if I'd take a chunk of this chocolate, but... All right, let's go upstairs. There's a second floor too. But they do have some really good desserts in here too. Yeah, there's the elevator to get up to the second floor. So we'll take the steps. A lot of steps. This is the Reese's. This is the Reese's sections for y'all who like the Reese's. Look at all this. They got the Reese's hats, water bottles, shirts. They got white chocolate Reese's. Yeah. Oh, these ones are out of range. Those ones are peanut butter pie. Then they just got the miniatures, the dark chocolate. They're the ones I like. I like the dark chocolate ones. We got the Kit Kats. We got the, look at these Jolly Rancher pajamas. Jolly Rancher shorts, socks. And then we have the Twizzler Statue of Liberty. This is really cool. Now, I'd rather have this than the chocolate one, to tell you the truth. It's amazing that they were able to build that. Figure out how to build that using Twizzlers. Now, how many floors is the M&M store? The M&M store is like 4 or 5 floors, I think. I'd trade my brother for a Hershey's. I'd trade my sister for a Hershey's. Oh, that's pretty cool. This Hershey's Lego chocolate set. I don't think it's Legos though. fire Jolly Ranchers. Where, let's see. That was downstairs, the Jolly Ranchers, weren't they? Let's go back down and see if they have fire Jolly Ranchers. Yeah, the fire ones were cinnamon, right? I think they were cinnamon flavored Jolly Ranchers. I remember them. I haven't seen them for forever. Let's go look over here. Now this was the Twizzlers. It's weird because they rotate the candy in here too. Sometimes they have like these like weird, oh, here's Jolly Ranchers, let's see. No, that's, I see watermelon and cherry. I wonder if they do make fire ones anymore. That looks good. That's a special dark double chocolate sandwich. That looks good. $9 though. Huh. Yeah, I haven't seen the cinnamon ones for forever. Have you looked online, like on Amazon or anything? Or maybe go to like a Jolly Ranchers website? Yeah, these are real trees. So the area outside New York is like really set up to kind of be like a real like kind of city type atmosphere, right? They got little benches all over the place, trees. They used to have a lot more water features around, but MGM joined some kind of water conservation program and started eliminating a lot of the water features that they have. Now, of course, the Bellagio fountains, they don't count because they source their own water. That's a private well that they have on property at Bellagio for the water for that. But this right here used to be a water feature, and it was right underneath this little replica of the Brooklyn Bridge. So that was supposed to be like the river there. So, but they turned this one off. Now in the summertime out here on this stage, they have live music. It's a really cool, chill atmosphere. A lot more chill than say Fremont Street. It doesn't get as crazy. It's a good spot to kind of hang out and sit and relax. Me and Jay will come up here sometimes, grab some roadies from, well, she grabs the roadies. I'll just get a coffee, and from like CVS or ABC store, she'll get herself a drink, and we'll sit there and listen to the music. We got Tom's Watch Bar back there. That's a really cool spot to watch the games. They got some good nachos. Jay is a big nacho fan, so we'll stop and grab nachos and a drink a lot of spots. Shake Shack's pretty good. Right here on the corner. Now the lights are off over at the other fountain over here, but it sounds like it's still running. Let's go check it out. This looks awesome at night. I don't know why the lights are off. Half the lights were off the other night. I wonder if they're repairing them or something. But this is a water wall. No, the fencing is actually put along the sidewalks out here and them pillars. It's to prevent someone from driving a vehicle onto the sidewalk, because that did happen one time out here. So this is what it normally looks like. All of it looks like this. But this is the only section they have on tonight. But yeah, it does help prevent people from jaywalking, because the Strip is actually one of them spots you really don't want to jaywalk. A lot of people get hit by cars jaywalking every year out here on the Strip. And a lot of them don't make it. So they come to Vegas thinking they're going to have a fun time. They don't want to walk the extra block to get to the crosswalk. And they end up going home in a pine box. Kristen, you have a great night. Thank you so much for joining. And if you have any questions about being a mod, feel free to reach out to Murakami. He will answer all your questions for you. All right, we're going to walk back up. I think I'm going to move the car because Jay actually made friends with the people next to her last night, and I think they're going out for a drink afterwards. So let's go move the car. I forget, you can drive on YouTube while you're live streaming, right? If I could hook you guys up to like a dash cam or something like that, this way we wouldn't even have to end the live. Coco, yeah, a lot of places, you know, out west it seems like people get run over by cars a lot more than on the East Coast. I think because on the East Coast the cities are more walkable and drivers are more aware of pedestrians. Out here, because of the way the cities are built, you know, there's a lot of places that don't really have sidewalks. A lot of people don't walk places out here. So I think that might be part of the reason. There's the Deuce. Get yourself a pass for the Deuce. It's only a couple bucks on and off the Deuce. Easy way to get up and down the Strip if you don't want to walk. I mean, there are monorails on the east side. The monorail runs from MGM to Sahara. Drops you off behind a bunch of the different properties. On the west side here, you got a tram that runs from Arya to Bellagio, the one that runs from Mandalay Bay to Excalibur. So there are some options to not have to walk everywhere out here. Or take a ride share or taxi if you're not going too far.
My God, why did you ain't shit?
Shout out to the lady with the blue sweater, see? Shout out to the guy with the peanut butter shoes. And I see you with the E's and pinks on the crew, like, what? Shout out to this guy with the coach, I see. You got $5, you give it to me. And you got the glasses, you way too clean. Shout out to the homie with the green, let me tell you what I know. With the glasses from the head to the floor. Shout out to Texas, you know what I see. With the green Crocs, everything.
Yeah, almost to the traffic nightmare on Harmon.
Playboy pizza, real key. We done put it together, you better know what that man. Holding up, mommy, you know the boy been Sean. Shout out homie in the green with the red suits. Real freestyle, and I put it in work for the day we can't win the empty power. One more time, this is brand new power, like what?
You can see the traffic kind of backed up. It's not so bad right now. It was a lot worse earlier. These people are confused about where to walk. You gotta go back down the street and cross over the pedestrian bridge or up the Harmon, and do not try to run across. Even though there's a light right here at the corner, you can't cross the strip at between Cosmo and New York, anywhere except the corners. You know, maybe we'll head over there after I move the car, Murakami. We got working escalators, that's good. I'm sick of taking the steps. This is the valet area for the Waldorf. Waldorf does not have self-parking. You have to valet if you stay at the Waldorf. I forget how much it is. Here's the Arya, beer towers, Cosmo in the background. All right, 12 more likes to 100. 22, all right, 22 more likes to 110, which is what I like to get to, because that would break the record. I know that would break our YouTube record. We got a great chat going on here. I want to thank all you new Neon City chatters. That's the name of the community here. Me and Jay, who maybe you guys will see tonight. We do the walking, you guys do the talking. You guys keep us in line, keeping us moving where we want to go. We like for you guys to share. Oh, we just hit that 100. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, that'll be up at the top of the next set of steps we go over. So this area down here, this is like an offshoot for F1, right? If the F1 cars are coming down too fast and can't make the turn on Harmon, they can come down here and make a U-turn to get back up on the Harmon. So quite a few cars went down here last year. I don't know if we're going to be up here on F1 night or not. I haven't made a decision yet. I know last year a lot of people were having a hard time streaming because there was so much cell phone traffic. So I don't know if it's even worth the effort. I mean, I would love to try to maybe stream that night, but just not sure how it's going to work out. I might give it a try though this year. So here's the traffic nightmare. We'll be seeing that in a second. Now they locked the downstairs for the Shops at Crystals around 9 o'clock, I think. And you can still walk through the second floor level, but they have all the excavators, elevators, all that stuff blocked off so you can't go downstairs. This was actually really good. Cold brew mocha. Yeah, window shopping after that go broke. Wow. You know what? I think they have them stores for the people that, you know, maybe they hit a jackpot and they're like, I'm going to go get myself a pair of Louis Vuitton sneakers or something like that. So here you can see this guy is trying to make a U-turn, it looks like.
In the aisle back, upstairs bathroom, bro. What?
You know, I may add this cold brew into the summer rotation, and as a last resort in the winter. I think that's a good compromise. Let's try to peek over here.
Go get your $13 refund.
All right, 104, 6 more likes and we got our record. Who's gonna be those 6? Which one of the new chatters are gonna be smashing that like button, getting us to 110 or 1010? Oh, geez. I've been saying that all night. I should have been saying 1010. So for you guys that don't know the significance of 1010, earlier this summer when we were in the triple digits, me and Jay were out doing a nighttime live stream after I was out for quite a while that day. I think I did about 6 hours during the afternoon, and it was hot that day. And we were talking about the weather, and I said, well, you know, when it starts hitting them triple digits, 109, 1010, and I just kept talking. Jay just started laughing at me. The whole chat was laughing. Everybody's like, did you just say 1010? Oh, we just hit 1011. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. So appreciative that you guys got us up over our record. Nice. Oh, there's the line to get in the marquee. So that's kind of become like a little Neon City Jimmyism of 1010. So now we just broke our record. We got the 1010. So I think if I remember reading it correctly, you can drive while you're live on YouTube as long as you're not really engaging the chat, right? So maybe we'll do that. I'll keep you guys on. I'll hook you up to our little visor holder that we have in the car, because, you know, what content creators don't have like a phone holder for every situation? And maybe I'll drive you over to the next parking garage. Everybody loves these carpets. These are new, that's why they're so bright. Cosmo's got some cool stuff in here. I think this is called The Travelers Have Arrived, and it is this statue. Everybody likes to rub the butt. They rub some other spots too. They just took this out for cleaning. We'll do an art tour in here one night because I love the art in here. All right, I'm gonna pause the live for 1 second and just see if Jay has written about where her and her new friends are gonna go. So we're gonna pause that and then I'll be right back on in about a minute. All right, we're back. She has not written, so I just wrote her real quick. So we're gonna head down and we are gonna go move the car. Thank you all who stayed on here for a couple minutes. I took these off the gimbal too because I'm gonna have to put you on the visor cam holder when we get in the car. So I'm also gonna have to take off, there we go, my magnet that holds you guys on the gimbal. So that's pretty cool. On the DJI gimbals, it has this little magnetic click. Makes it real easy to put you guys on and off the gimbal. We do get pretty good reception in the elevators at Cosmo, though. Now, I pretty much always know where I park too when we park at Cosmo. All right. Get you guys on the all right, there we go. That's not on there the right way. Jeez. Speed bumps are freaking killer. fucking speed bump. Come on. First lap, F1. You guys don't want me driving the F1. We'll park at Arya. A lot of people in the parking garage tonight. Jeez. All right. Get you guys off of this now. There we go. So that was a little fun ride. You got to go on the strip for about a minute there. Now I just got to get you guys back on the gimbal set up. Go. Now I told Jay to get on and tell us where she was, but that doesn't always mean she's going to listen. And we're back. All right. That was fun. So I usually remember where I park at certain places are easier for me to remember. Definitely MGM and Caesars are really tough because them parking garages are humongous. And I always get lost in Caesars. Just got lost the other day at MGM. That was quite the adventure. And then, you know, when Jay moves the car on me, that's always fun too. Drop some breadcrumbs, right? Oh, you know, I had the Hello Kitty cookie. I could have just broke some crumbs off on that thing. That's a good cookie. That was a good cookie. I'm glad. So we're gonna go try to find Jay. So we are in Arya now. Let's take a walk over to the lobby. Show you guys the F1 pop-up they have over here in Arya. It's the Mercedes, Team Mercedes. So they have the F1 simulator, which is pretty fun. If Jay was here, I'd try to drive it. Ah, the Arya scent, yes. You guys know when you walk into Arya and that awesome smell, you can get that smell right there in that link for Aroma Retail. Use our promo code. We are affiliates for it. But if you are looking to have that scent, have your house smell like that, check it out. They have every resort scent. I think the only thing they don't have is stale cigarettes and desperation. They don't have a scent for that. So, no. Well, I wish people would take in consideration when they're walking not to just kind of stop. So this is one of my favorite spots right here too. The patisserie in here at Arya is 24 hours. So if you need that coffee, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, that's definitely the spot to go. It's one of the last remaining 24-hour places out here. You have Grand Lux up in Venetian Palazzo. I think at Planet Hollywood, the Hollywood Cafe, may be 24 hours. You already have the stale cigarettes and desperation in your house. They got some nice lounges in here too to hang out in. This is actually, me and Jay love coming in here. It's always packed in here. And you know what? Over the summer, I kind of wish I would have been on YouTube over the summer, so I would have been able to take you all through the casinos when everybody was asking, where is everybody, right? Because in the summertime, a lot of people are in the casinos because it's so damn hot outside. It's nice, all y'all that followed us over from TikTok, it's nice not doing a floor tour. So here's the F1 setup. They got some nice gear. I like the hats. I like that blue hat. That blue hat's really nice. Yeah, Murakami, I've been trying to research that and do a video like that. You know, now I got so many ideas now that we're doing longer form content. It's just finding the time to do it. You know, I'm still trying to grow the channel. So, you know, concentrating on doing a lot more live streams and stuff like that to just, and then, you know, I do have some content that I got to work on. That's why we said that we were going to start taking like Sundays off and just do that as like a processing, editing day. But these cars are freaking absolutely amazing, man. So over here is where the F1 simulators are. So you can see you can drive these things. That is the real circuit. It's like a, you know, the Las Vegas Strip. I have a video on our page of me driving, and it's not really like a F1 circuit. It's more like me crashing the F1 car on every single turn. So this thing is really hard to drive. So you just come here, you do the QR code here, and you put your email. You set up an account and you put your email in there, and you can do the races. You can do the simulator. All right, let's head back out. Oh, just pulled the door. So this is where you get the taxis, not the Uber or rideshare pickups. They drop off out here, the Uber and rideshare, but to pick it up, you have to go down to the North LA area. So I do have a video on TikTok. I'm gonna bring it over to YouTube or make a new one. I'm not sure, but I have a whole series on TikTok on where the rideshares are. Probably about 7 or 8 different properties. Some of them are really confusing to get to. So, you know, that's the kind of content that we really like to give you guys, is like useful, good information, things that, you know, help you solve a problem. Because I know a few times I've gone to the wrong location for a ride share. Such a beautiful building. This was a $9 billion project, this city center. It was the largest privately funded construction project in American history. I think it still is. Dinky Doo, thank you, thank you. Yeah, man, we try to show you guys, you know, there's a lot of people, and us included, who have been coming to Vegas for a long time, and you get so used to your routine, this walking the same way, going to the same places, that you miss a lot of Vegas. So one of the things that we really try to do is show you different ways to get places, things like, you know, the walkway through the back of Arya, how you can get from Park MGM through Arya, Cosmo, Bellagio, you know, with very little time outside, right? So welcome into the Neon City Chatters, man. Appreciate your support. And, you know, we have the community page here. You know, if you guys are looking for some information or trying to find, you know, want to know something, feel free to put a message in there. And, you know, we're always open to suggestions, where to do, what kind of content you guys want to see. You know, community engagement is very important to us. You know, that's why we kind of talk a lot on these live streams. I know some live streamers, I probably talk a lot more than most live streamers, but, you know, I really like to give my input, get your input, you know, keep the chat going. To pull over up here real quick again, get you guys on a charger. Michael, yeah, we have some content. A lot of times on our way home from the Strip, we'll go to Chinatown and get a late night snack or something like that. There's a lot of really good spots out there that are open late, pretty cheap. Oh. There we go, got you guys on a charger now. But yeah, we do go out to Chinatown. Not as much as we probably would like to, but there's a lot of great spots out there.
Like we're fully sleeping.
I told Jay tonight, I said, you know, I think I may not walk a whole lot because my foot was kind of hurting me. And here we are at 26,000, almost 27,000 steps. Started the night around 20,000 or so. I think we're actually going to a Korean barbecue for Thanksgiving in Chinatown, so we're gonna let you guys know how that is. We don't do Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner at our house. Way too much work, clean up, all that stuff. I'd much rather go out, pay a little bit more, get up from the table and go home. Last year we did Carmine's, I think, right? Is that where we went last year? In the Forum Shops? That was really good. I feel like we just walked past here not that long ago. Yeah, Jay was telling me about that. Jay does a lot of our research, you know. She's like on all the message boards, and you know, has like the Google alerts and that Gmail news alerts and stuff like that for all the new happening things in Vegas, to try to keep us on top of things. Me, not so much. I mean, she tells me, she sends me the articles, I read them, try to memorize as much as I can, and then we I share it out with you guys. Geez, them steps are killer. Whew. So this is, they have that black screen down, so when you get up real close to it, you can see. But they're also going to have tons and tons of security and metro out for F1. So they're going to keep us moving. So you're not going to be able to see a whole lot all the time. So if you're out here, you can walk and see it through the screen, but you're not able to like really stop for extended periods of time. I remember that from last year during the time trials, because I was up here for the time trials last year. I didn't come up the night of the race, but I may do it this year. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think I should try to come up? Because I know when there's big events up here, the signal up here gets very, very wonky. You miss a lot of stuff. You know, it glitches. So I'm just trying to figure out what we want to do. Nice, we're up to 116. How many likes can we get up to tonight? If you guys have just joined in, thank you. Hope you subscribed. Join our little community here, the Neon City Chatters. Make sure you smash that like button. We're trying to get as many likes as we can tonight. Yeah, I'm going to try at least for the practices. So the practices, so what nights are they? The 20th is, so it's what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week? Is that the right nights? If I'm thinking right. Right, let me see. I know it's been a real pain in the butt getting home from work, because it's like now we used to all meet at like one central location, me and my kids, because we all work up on the strip and we carpool. Now it's like going to 2 or 3 different locations. This is a cool spot, Rosa Mexicano. Me and Jay have eaten here a few times. Now, when you see the police out here, it's not because something's going down. That's where they kind of station themselves at several spots on the strip. This just happens to be one of them. Just in case something does happen, they have a good response time. Metro's pretty good out here. Yes, is that for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the dates for F1? I'm starting to get so tired. All right, where y'all want to go now? Before I get too tired. John, so it depends on where you're going to be, what towers you're going to be staying in. There is a bank of elevators pretty close to the check-in desk at the Flamingo. If you want, or what I can try to do is I can try to go in and give you a little short clip of where it's at, and then you could maybe ask to get into, you know, a room in those towers, or when you call, just say, hey, can I get a room in the tower closest to the check-in desk? You know, I have my disabled mother coming. They should be able to accommodate you with that. Now tomorrow, I'm going right home. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow right after work because I have to get right home. So as soon as my one son's done, we're going to be taking off from the strip. So, but maybe tomorrow night if we come up, we can do that. Because tomorrow's Saturday, so I think our plan is to do some live streaming on Friday and Saturday nights up here, because we haven't really done a whole lot of Friday and Saturday nights in a while. We're gonna hang out here and just check the crowd out for a little while. I think the Bravo Bravo stuff is getting done now. Oh, I just got the message from Jay. Guess where she's at, guys? All right, chatters, guess where Jay's at? We just passed it. So I'm gonna walk back to it, and I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Have her come on and just say hello real quick. She's back at Rosa Mexicano. Wish she would have got there 5 minutes ago. I was looking for her when we were going down the escalator. Let's try to get to 120 likes. We need 2 more likes to get to 120. That'd be awesome if we got to 120. And then we want to grow on that, right? We want the live streams to get 125 the next time. You know, I think we've been doing pretty well here with you guys. You guys have been great in the chat. You know, a lot of new people have subscribed to our channel, which is there we go. We got that 120. Awesome. And like I said earlier, if you guys have a question, ask us. We'll try to get if I don't know the answer and nobody in the chat knows the answer, I usually try to find that answer for you. Woo. She's having some fun. All right, I'm gonna end the chat and I am gonna go try to find Jay and Rosa Mexicano. So I appreciate all you guys stopping in tonight, giving us a subscribing, following us, whatever you say over here. I think it's subscribe on YouTube, right? And hitting that like button for us. Oh, 121, awesome. Really appreciate it. I'm going to show you guys some of the traffic here before we've been looking at it from the other side of the street, so let's look at it from this side of the street real quick. Murakami, thank you. Appreciate all your help. So we got a new mod tonight, Kristen. So when you guys see Kristen in here and they got the little wrench next to their name, they're the mods. If they tell you to chill out, be respectful, do it, because otherwise they'll put you in a timeout or block you, and I fully support my mods. We don't talk politics in here. We don't talk religion in here. We try to keep it all about Vegas. So I appreciate all you guys, everyone who joined the Neon City Chatters tonight, our great community. You guys have a great night, and we will be out tomorrow night, and we'll see you then.